view of the vine.
Whoa!
We should have music playing though.
Westphalia, it's calling you. Get in the van and hike your homeland. Bring the family, they wanna be there to see a show in a low back chair. That's how the call-ins mix.
What are you doing in there? Well, you're setting up. Okay, so here we are, tasting in the Westy. Today, Chenin Blanc. We're going to taste the Demi Sec, which was in the wine club shipment. The history of the vineyard is long, of course. Planted in 1971 by Patricia Bailey and Barney Bailey, David's parents, I believe stepfather. David, 13 years old, claims to have dug every single hole in that vineyard. Dry farmed completely. What is that, 50 years old or so, and still pushing. I mean, look at those vines that you're seeing pictures of. Just absolutely fabulous. When I first ever made wine from this vineyard in 1994 at Adelaide.
Okay, just 1 second. I'm gonna listen to you talk.
You need to be drunk to listen to me talk.
Just buzzed.
just a light buzz is sufficient. So in 94, when I first made this wine with Adelaide Cellars, they couldn't give the fruit away. I mean, it was literally, nobody wanted it. Dry farm fruit was hard to come by. I mean, we spoke of the Uberoff vineyard planted in 1887, which was the year after what?
Oh, the year after the founding of Bristol Rovers Football Club, of course.
Exactly. You know, now, to early have it, of course, they leased the whole thing. Now that stuff would be gold dust. But that's how much things change in a short period of time. I mean, dry farm, head trains in, and Chenin Blanc and all that. Nobody cared not that long ago. But now, it's the thing. It's de rigueur. Everybody wants it. A dry farm vineyard is the purest expression of that piece of soil, because we have the minimum influence. We can't put any fertilizer through the drip. We can't supplement irrigation in a dry year. So vintage to vintage, you get what you're given from that piece of land. And that's the important thing about what we do both at Low Madrone and what I do at Talbot's Creek too, is an expression of place, a sense of place.
Which is how it should be. People don't give the vineyard enough credit these days, I don't think.
No, I mean, yes.
General consumers.
Yes, general consumers don't understand it, but why would they? I mean, within the industry we do, and it's our job to explain that.
Alright, let's get down to brass taxes.
Brass taxes, you say?
Yep, brass taxes.
So, Chenin Blanc 2018 Demi Sec, which was certainly your idea to do a Demi Sec. You want to talk a little bit about production and how we make this, because this is unique for us.
So the Chenin Blanc is all neutral barrels, as we always say, but the Chenin Blanc Demi Sec we ferment completely in an amphora, and that was actually your decision. The amphora, yeah.
Brilliant.
I think it was probably just on the internet one night. You just ordered it.
What? No. What is an amphora?
A terracotta pot.
So an amphora is just a clay.
Terracotta pot.
Clay
right?
fermentation and aging vessel. Demi-sec spends 10 months in the amphora, ferments, ages.
This year a little less, right?
Surly. Not surly, like
surly.
you. Surly on its lees. The amphora, this is fermented. Many people that are watching this have seen it. It's in the tasting room, in the back room, behind the glass. So, super cool for sure. Difficult, kind of a. It's not easy to deal with, but it's unique. No, I don't. I have other people deal with it. That's the point. That's why I'm me.
Wow. I really like this year. I was just saying, this Demi-Sec is a special one. It just fermented super slow the entire year, really cold in that room.
Yeah.
I just think it got such a nice acidity from that really blends with the sugar.
So you think the amphora does have an impact on this?
I don't know if it's the amphora or the cold room or all the hard work that I've put in over there.
It's not that. And how much sugar is left in this? I mean, what are we talking Demi-Sec, percent Demi-Sec?
So we aim for 15 to 20 grams per liter of sugar.
And what do we call a dry? The dry Chenin? What is that?
As a winery, we call that below 2 grams.
2 grams
per liter of sugar left in the wine.
Yeah. So, yeah, there it is. What do we get off this wine? What are you smelling? What are we tasting? Not that it's our job to tell people what things taste like.
I don't even know if it's the right word, but I get honeysuckle in my mind when I'm smelling it. It just that's the.
Then it's clearly the right word. I
Yeah,
get that.
exactly.
Very floral, pretty.
Yeah,
Springtime flowers.
springtime flowers. That's a better way of putting it.
I get a lot of apricot off of this. Kind of like the apricot syrup of a jarred apricot.
Yeah, I can see that.
Super pretty.
It would have been so good with the curry last night.
It would be the perfect wine with that
For
curry
a
last
curry.
night. Jeff Scott's curry.
A little spicy curry. I think this is perfect to me.
Cheers. Good job.
Cheers.
That's how the call-ins mix.
Maybe it's you. Maybe it's all you. Pressed and fermented cold.
Picked at the right time.
Picked at the right time. Bottled with minimal SO2.